Hello, bachas. How are you? Okay, I hope you all are fine out there and you are there in your houses and you're fine. Okay, so take care of your health. Chalo, let us continue with our economics chapter number 2, that is people as resource. In our first video of this chapter, we had learned about the meaning of people as a resource and how a population of a country can be an asset rather than a liability, right? So we have dealt with it in detail, okay, in each and every slide. Now let us move towards economic activities. Economic activities means activities which involve money, राइट ऐसी एक्टिविटी जिससे हमें पैसा मिलता हो उस एक्टिविटी को बोलते हैं इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी. एंड देयर आर मेनी इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज in a country, right? So there we are going to study those activities in detail. So economic activities, as I said, an activity that involves money. Motive, what is the motive of this activity? Its motive is earning. पैसा कमाना ही इस एक्टिविटी का मोटिव है, राइट? मेजरमेंट, दिस एक्टिविटी कैन बी मेजर्ड. ये मेजरेबल इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी, पैसे के तौर पे इसको गिना जा सकता है. ओके, ऑल्सो दिस एक्टिविटी गिव्स सेटिस्फैक्शन टू दी अर्नर. जो कमा रहा है उसको सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है थ्रू दिस एक्टिविटी. सो व्हाट इज इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी? एन एक्टिविटी दैट इन्वॉल्व्स मनी, its motive is earning, it is measurable, and it gives satisfaction. Okay, so let us see what are the things involved in economic activities. Production should be there, right? Without production, how you are going to sell your thing in the market? So production should be there. Then distribution of that production should be there. आपने जो produce किया है good, उसको distribute करना ज़रूरी है. Then comes exchange. Exchange should be there. When you are selling the product in the market, in exchange you take money. So exchange should be there. Investment, of course, investment, पैसा, capital, fund should be there for any economic activity. Without investment, without capital, not a single person can produce a thing. एंड कंजम्पशन, जो प्रोडक्ट आपने प्रोड्यूस किया है उसको कंज्यूम करने वाला कंज्यूमर भी तो चाहिए, या वो नहीं रहेगा तो आप किसको बेचोगे? सो इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी इन्वॉल्व्स प्रोडक्शन, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, एक्सचेंज, इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड कंजम्पशन, right? So the best example of economic activity is a teacher providing his or her service to students for some income. टीचर क्या करता है? टीचर तो पहले खुद एजुकेटेड है, ओके, एंड उस एजुकेशन के बल पर दिस टीचर provides service to the students. ये सर्विस प्रोवाइड करता है स्टूडेंट्स को, एंड इन एक्सचेंज ऑफ दैट he or she gets some money और इनकम. उसके एजुकेशन के तौर पे उसे मिलता है पैसा. सो दिस एक्टिविटी ऑफ टीचिंग कैन कम अंडर इकोनॉमिक activity. Understood? Now let us see economic activities, examples of economic activities. One we have already seen, that is teaching or a teacher. Farming, how farming can be called as economic activity. Here farmer, जहाँ जिस एक्टिविटी में पैसा इन्वॉल्व होता है वो एक्टिविटी होती है इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी. सो हियर फार्मर परचेस गुड क्वालिटी सीड्स, टूल्स which are necessary for agriculture, right? Here he invest money, okay, and after producing crops he sells those crops in the market. So there also he earns money. So in buying tools and seeds, money is involved, and for selling those final produce he is demanding money. So where money is involved, it is economic activity. Second example is selling goods, or a shopkeeper. What a shopkeeper does, he buys certain goods from the wholesale market. He has to give money over there, okay. When he sells the same good in his shop, he earns money out of that. Again, it is economic activity. Health sectors, जहाँ पे जो भी डॉक्टर्स या नर्सेस, कंपाउंडर्स जो भी होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं, दे आर एजुकेटेड. सो दे व्हेन अ पर्सन इज एडमिटेड इन द हॉस्पिटल, ही हैज़ टू पे मनी फॉर द ट्रीटमेंट गिवन बाय द डॉक्टर, right, where money is involved. Yeah, it is also economic activity. So whichever activity that involves money is economic activity. Okay, now what is non-economic activity? Non-economic activity means it is not paid. यहाँ पे पैसा involve नहीं है. Then फिर क्या है? It is not paid. Okay, here no contribution to national income. There is nothing here. A person who is involved in non-economic activity is not contributing to the national income of a country. देश के national income में कोई भी support नहीं होता है non-economic activity का, because here capital is not involved, money is not involved, right? But the person gets satisfaction, but उस बंदे को एक समाधान मिलता है, सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है. सो व्हाट इज द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ नॉन इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी? बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल, होम मेकर, हाउस वाइव्स. जो हाउस वाइव्स कमाती नहीं है, जॉब करती नहीं है, लेकिन घर पे रह के घर संभालती है, एंड इन एक्सचेंज ऑफ दैट शी नेवर डिमांड्स इनकम और शी नेवर डिमांड्स मनी. So that is non-economic activity. एक्टिविटी तो करती है, काम तो करती है, ऐसे नहीं कि बाहर जाके काम करती है, लेकिन घर पे है तो काम तो करती है. क्लीनिंग, वॉशिंग, कुकिंग, राइट, प्रोवाइडिंग फ्री फंड नॉलेज और प्रोवाइडिंग नॉलेज टू हर चिल्ड्रन. वो खुद के बच्चों को भी पढ़ाती है घर पे, बट उसके एक्सचेंज में वो बोलती है अपने पति से, मुझे ज़रा फ़ी दे दो, मैंने अपने बच्चे को सिखाया. नो, शी नेवर डिमांड. सो हियर इट इज एन एक्टिविटी वेयर मनी इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व बट satisfaction is there. So such an activity comes under non-economic activity, right? Classification of economic activities. So we are going to deal with economic activities in detail. So economic activities are further classified into three sectors: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. So primary sector. What is primary sector? Primary sector is also known as agricultural sector. Any activity which is directly related to the nature is known as प्राइमरी सेक्टर. सो एग्रीकल्चर भी हो गया, और बाकी के एलिड जो सेक्टर्स है यानी रिलेटेड टू दैट, रिलेटेड टू नेचर, लाइक माइनिंग, स्टोन क्वारीज और फॉरेस्ट्री, फिशिंग, हैं, ये एक्टिविटीज़ आ गए प्राइमरी सेक्टर में. Okay, because they are directly related to nature, and through these activities people earn money. So it is counted under economic activities. Primary sector. Secondary sector is also known, it is also known as manufacturing sector or industrial sector. Secondary sector को दूसरा नाम भी है manufacture और industrial sector. Why? Because whatever raw material it needs, it is taken from the primary sector. जो भी raw material secondary sector को लगता है वो आता है primary sector से. Okay, and it is manufactured, that raw material is manufactured, it is processed. यहाँ पे processing का काम होता है, manufacturing का काम होता है. So processing and manufacturing takes place in industry. So it is also known as industrial sector, and it produce final product. ये secondary sector हमें देता है final product. Okay, now comes tertiary sector. Tertiary sector is not related to any natural thing. It is not related to manufacturing and processing, but tertiary sector provides services. ये सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करता है, इसीलिए इसको सर्विस सेक्टर भी बोलते हैं. सो प्राइमरी सेक्टर इज एग्रीकल्चरल एंड एलिड सेक्टर्स activities. Secondary sector means manufacturing or industrial sector, and tertiary means service sector. Now let us deal with them in detail. Primary activities or primary sector: use of natural resources, also known as agriculture and elite sector activities, base for other products. Primary sector is a base for other sectors, secondary sector and tertiary sector. It is a main sector of Indian economy. Indian economy का agriculture या primary sector एक base है. इसके सिवा आगे के sectors काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. Okay. Examples of primary activities or primary sectors: agricultural activities, forestry, quarrying of stones, animal husbandry, fishing. Okay, so things which are directly related, activities which are directly related to the nature are called primary activities or primary sector. Secondary activities or secondary sector, transformation of raw material, use of some processing methods, production of finished goods, also known as manufacturing sector. Examples, car industry and ice cream industry. So car industry, कार की एक इंडस्ट्री, यहाँ पे कार्स मैन्युफैक्चर्स होते हैं, प्रोसेस्ड होते हैं. सो बट दिस इंडस्ट्री इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द रॉ मटेरियल. तो इसको, कार को रॉ मटेरियल क्या लगेगा? मेटल, बिकॉज कार इज मेड आउट ऑफ मेटल. सो मेटल कहाँ से मिलेगा हमें? मेटल विल बी टेकन फ्रॉम द ओर्स, जो ओर्स होते हैं यानी रॉक्स से. सो माइनिंग से रिलेटेड है इसका रॉ मटेरियल. कार इंडस्ट्री का रॉ मटेरियल आता है माइनिंग से. सो माइनिंग इज रिलेटेड टू प्राइमरी सेक्टर, राइट. सो वहाँ से रॉ मटेरियल ये यूज करता है. इट प्रोसेसेस, मैन्युफैक्चर्स एंड द फाइनल प्रोडक्ट इज अ कार. Okay, so final product is given by the secondary activity or sector. Ice cream factory, again, what raw material is needed for ice cream? Milk. Milk कहाँ से आता है? Animal husbandry से, right? So animal husbandry is related to primary sector. Now tertiary sector, production and exchange of services. Largest sector of Indian economy. Agriculture is the main sector of Indian economy, and tertiary sector contributes the largest sector of Indian economy. For example, financial services, real estate, defense, public administration, transport, communication, broadcasting. ये सारे services हैं, right? So it is also known as service sector. Let us see some examples, more examples. Teaching in an institute, what we teachers are doing, we are providing our services. So we a teaching job is counted under tertiary sector because we provide service of teaching, okay, imparting knowledge. So next example is transport facilities, hotels, banking services. All these things are the examples of tertiary sector or service sector. I hope you have understood economic activities, non-economic activities. Economic activities are divided into three sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary. Agricultural allied activities, manufacturing or industrial sector, and tertiary means service sector. In detail we have learned everything about them. Okay, so I'm going to stop over here. You're going to deal with this part of the chapter in your textbook. Mark it with the highlighter. Please don't put brackets for your notes. Always highlight your points. You can either use highlighters or you can use scale, ruler and pencil. पेंसिल से भी हाईलाइट कर सकते हो, लेकिन डू इट प्रॉपरली बिकॉज योर मेन पॉइंट्स आर नॉट विजिबल. सम ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर दे आर डूइंग ग्रेट जॉब, बट सम स्टूडेंट्स आर डूइंग देयर जॉब फॉर द सेक ऑफ डूइंग, करने के लिए करते. प्लीज डोंट डू इट. टेक एवरीथिंग सीरियसली. Okay, so do these things and leave your comments in the comment section. Till then, read the chapter again and again until you understand it, and please watch the videos also. Bye.